back, another update video. It's actually Tuesday, August 5th. We raced last night on the Civic Holiday Monday night, the Canadian Grand Nationals at Merrittville Speedway. I think we've rained out the last 3 years or something like that, so we finally got one in. Baron Roofing, I think, put up some money, extra money for most divisions, all divisions maybe, so thanks to them. But yeah, here we are. It's Tuesday night already, so we're already in a short week to get ready for next weekend. But 2 nights, man, I don't know how some guys do it every week, especially them guys on the road that I know most of them are doing as a full-time job, but it's just so much preparation to get ready back to back, and I've been lobbying to try and get us to, with Humberstone gone, let's just do Saturday, Sunday so we can enjoy our Monday a little bit, because Monday night drug out. There's a caution-filled sportsman event and other divisions and track prep, which they had to do, and we didn't get out of there till late, and then you get home and car sits on my open trailer, sits on the open trailer all day today, and so you get home from work, regroup a little bit, have some dinner, and then wash it up and unload it and everything. But we unloaded, was it draw? So we drew 33 through the gate, put us starting third in the first heat. The track was already pretty slicked off, and it was redraw, so I just had to get top 4. We ran second, had good pace with the leader, the 35, and yeah, we got in the redraw. And we went back, Landon thought he had the hot hand again. We went over that redraw at intermission, and he pulled 10. The track slicked off like that. It was tough, but I think I kind of manifested it in my last video. Talked about starting first and finishing 4th. Sucks compared to starting 10th and finishing 4th, and that's probably what did it there. But anyway, we didn't change much on the car. I went back to exactly what I had Saturday, for Monday, which I don't usually change much anyway. Just a slight little spring change in the right rear. But we went out there, started 10th, and everyone was kind of migrating to the bottom, and unless you're gonna root and gouge the guys, like what are you gonna do? I don't know. Follow them, wait for them to make a mistake, fill a hole. So we kind of tried to roll the top, couldn't get it really going. It was so dirty, especially at the beginning of the race. And then we kind of just started shooting the middle and picked off a few guys. You'll see in the video, we avoided a little wreck, which I think was a racing deal. Both drivers involved were in a couple more, what should I call it? A couple more incidents, and then it led on into the pits. But both of those parties have active YouTube channels, so you can check out their take on it. One is Old as Dirt Racing, I believe, on YouTube. The other one's Rouse Motorsports 18R. So you can take a look at their YouTube channels, and they will probably explain to you a little more of their point of view. I only saw the first one, didn't see the second one. But we had a red flag. First time ever I think I've been involved in the red flag, because there was a scuffle in the pits, and all the tow truck drivers and safety crew and everybody had to kind of get over there, because we were stopped on the back straightaway, and I looked over and there was tons of people over there. It was wild. Anyway, hopefully they got that all sorted out and out of their systems, and we can get back racing here. But yeah, so we rolled off again after the red flag and kind of just picked through the middle again and got a couple spots, and I felt good there, but I didn't feel very comfortable there. So I migrated back to the bottom, got to the top 5, got to 5th, and I worked on 4th place for a while. He would get away from me. I'd get to him, but every time I'd get to him, I don't know, he was running a weird line. I think 75% of the other guys out there would have just drove through him and door slammed him out of the way. But the way when I was catching them in the corner, I was catching them all on the right front. And if I would have got into them, I would have spun out, and it would have just made for a long night. I tried, and originally it was supposed to be 50 laps, but we did 44 laps for Stuart Friesen, and I almost wish we had those extra 6 laps to just get him, because I think he was kind of slowing down, coming back to me a little bit, and I was just doing the same thing every lap. So, but no, we crossed the line, top 5 again, no damage. Tires look beautiful, so they're good again for this weekend. But yeah, to go into a doubleheader weekend and pull off 2 top 5s and no damage, it's nice, especially a short week to get the car ready. But yeah, we're gonna probably get on tires again tomorrow and get them all, finished up, ground up, ready for the weekend. I'm gonna try and get ahead and do more tires for next weekend too. I'm gonna go try and take a little fishing trip and not cut my trip short, do as much work as I can this week, so I'm prepared for next week and I can enjoy myself and take some time off and relax. But yeah, so that's it. It was a great night. I mean, I wish I'd passed more cars, but 5th, what am I mad about? What am I upset about? Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get to work again here, and we'll be back this weekend, and we're already, damn near the beginning of August is already over, so this season's winding down pretty quick. Points end Labor Day, and then I think we have one more weekend in October. But yeah, so if you haven't been to the racetrack yet, make sure you get out there, check it out. We've been going good, and it's been great racing in all divisions. And make sure you like, subscribe, turn the notifications on, share the video, take a look, let me know what you think in the comments, and see everyone next week.